Hello everybody, my name is Jason Chan and today I will be presenting a comparison of stakeholder management in for-profit and not-for-profit organizations. This presentation is based on interview with two managers, one is from Coffee Bean and the other is from Penang Cheshire Home. So the purpose of this presentation is to examine how managers in different sectors manages their challenges, manages their stakeholders, and I will compare their priorities on challenges they face and their perspective on corporate social responsibility. So for this assignment, I interviewed Daniel Lim, a store manager at Coffee Bean, and Aisha Rahman, the community program coordinator at Penang Cheshire Home. Through their insights, we can better understand how organizational purposes influence stakeholder management. So first, let's look at the for-profit organization Coffee Bean. Daniel Lim is a store manager and his responsibility includes overseeing daily operations, managing employee schedules, maintaining service standards, and reporting key performance indicator to the headquarters. So like many for-profit businesses, Coffee Bean emphasizes on achieving profit targets, maintaining customer satisfaction, and practicing cost efficiency. And Daniel's role requires balancing these performance pressures while ensuring smooth operations. And next, we have Penang Cheshire Home, a not-for-profit organization that provides long-term support to people with physical disabilities. The manager I interviewed is Aisha Rahman, who oversees resident care programs, coordinates volunteers, manages donor relations, and ensures compliance with relevant regulations. Unlike the profit-driven Coffee Bean, Penang Cheshire Home is mission-focused, placing priority on rehabilitation, resident welfare, and community support. So both organizations involve multiple stakeholders, but their stakeholder landscape differ in emphasis. Coffee Bean focuses heavily on customer, employee, suppliers, and corporate headquarters. Meanwhile, Penang Cheshire Home prioritize residents, volunteers, donors, government regulators, and the surrounding committees. Although both managers interact with stakeholders regularly, the motivation and expectation between these relationships differ greatly between the sectors. In for-profit organizations like Coffee Bean, stakeholders prioritize financial results, customer satisfaction, and operational efficiency. On the other hand, not-for-profit organizations emphasizes transparency, mission fulfillment, and relationship-based engagement. For example, donors expect accountability and proper use of funds, while residents expect quality care. This comparison clearly shows how organizational goals shape the expectation of each shareholder group. Daniel highlighted two major tensions that he regularly faces. First is cost cutting versus product quality. Headquarters pushes for lower cost, but customer expect premium coffee. So he needs to maintain quality without exceeding budget. And second is high customer volume versus staff well-being. So during peak hours, employees often feel overwhelmed, which can affect service quality. These tensions occur because for-profit companies must balance financial performance with customer experience and employee morale. So to manage these tensions, Daniel applies several strategies. He cross-trains staff to improve flexibility, uses shift rotations to prevent burnout, and regularly provides performance data to headquarters to justify operational needs. He also negotiates with suppliers for better prices without compromising product quality. And Aisha also faces significant stakeholder tensions at Penang Cheshire Home. The first tension is donor expectations versus staff capacity. Donors often request detailed reporting, but staff workloads are already heavy, which can create pressure and dissatisfaction. So the second is resident needs versus limited funding. Residents usually require additional care services, but the organization's budget does not always allow expansion, so this forces the team to prioritize essential services first. And to address these challenges, Aisha created simplified reporting dashboards for donor to reduce staff workload while maintaining transparency. She also built partnership with other NGOs to support high demand activities and actively seek additional grants to increase funding. When resources are limited, she used a need-based assessment to ensure residents with the highest need are prioritized. So when comparing the two managers' view on CSR, both agree that social responsibility is essential, but they interpret it in differently. So for Daniel, CSR is connected to ethical sourcing, employee well-being, and maintaining product quality for customers. And meanwhile, for Aisha, CSR is deeply embedded in the organization's mission to serve vulnerable communities and maintain accountability to the donors and regulators. So these contrasting views shows how CSR depends on organizational purposes. And in conclusion, both managers work with diverse stakeholders, but their approaches differ due to the organization goals. For for-profit managers focus on revenue, efficiency, and performance, while not-for-profit managers emphasizes transparency, well-being, and relationship building. So these findings support stakeholder theory, CSR models, and organizational structures concepts covered in this unit. So understanding these differences is crucial for future managers like us, as it enables us to adapt our stakeholder strategies based on the sectors we work in. And here are the references, and thank you.